Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Nonfiction Bedtime Stories. I'm Dr. Kimberly R Mascaro of ConsciousChimera.com. I'm a psychologist and holistic psychotherapist specializing in women's issues and spiritual intuitive development and many, many things that I love. But today I'm here to tell you not about the work I do in my private practice, but about a book that I have been so excited about since it was released. And that is Italian Folk Magic by Mary Grace Farman. You don't have to be an Italian American like me to enjoy this book. There's a lot of beautiful things in here that can just help, I think, anyone from any culture or background reminisce about their own stories of their own family and the special things that they recall from childhood. And I'm really just I love the cover. I love the cover. But the reason this is a book as part of my nonfiction bedtime stories, which is a series on publications of dreams and dreaming, is because Mary Grace covers dreams in her book here. So I'm going to go through just a few of those sections here. So here, let me just get comfortable and find the right page. I got a new shawl or scarf. I like the big wide scarf, so I got a new one, and I'm really excited because it's finally fall, so I'm getting ready. So in one chapter, she mentioned several things on proverbs and superstitions and things like that, and she references La Smorfia Napolitana, which is a dream dictionary of symbols that correspond to lottery numbers coming out of Napoli or Naples, Italy. And so she reveals those numbers and words in Italian and English, and basically talks about how she recalls playing an Italian bingo game called Tombola as a child, which is where these basically originate from. And so that she writes the following, and you can find it in her book. Following is a sample of 90 things a person may dream about and their corresponding numbers, and that this helps people play the lottery. So I'll just share a few of them here. So, for example, number 20, a festa, the party. Or 22, o pazzo, the madman. Gosh, there's quite a lot. Number 46, e denare, money. And you can get this list there. Now, if you're from Southern Italy, you may totally know what I'm talking about. If not, and you're interested, you can find it in her book. Now, there's other things I want to talk about here, and I want to read a page from her chapter on spells and charms, because she shares her great aunt's list of different types of things one may see in a dream and what that could mean according to a particular type of Italian dream interpretation. So I'm going to read to you from this page so you can see what I mean. So the section is called Assessing the Effect of Prayers and or Spell Work through Dream Interpretation. And she writes, even before observing the material result of your spell work or prayer, you can assess whether it is taking effect through dream interpretation. And dreams give insight on the external forces influencing the situation. Spell work typically follows a question-answer model. The prayer or spell work asks, and the answer typically comes through dreams and visions prior to the result materializing in real life. Dreams can be experienced during sleep, or they can be daydreams. The answer can be passive, as in something you as a third party see in your dream, or the answer can be active, as in something you are doing in the dream. Sometimes you receive a message indicating whether your spell worked, and other times you may receive a message regarding what actions you need to take. These dream symbols may just be used to predict the outcome or interpret the influences surrounding you at the time of the dream. You will only know how it works for you by using it regularly. It is very important to keep a dream journal. I feel like I say that in every video, or to everyone I meet interested in dreams. So yes, it is very important to keep a dream journal. You can then make notes beside your recorded dreams for future interpretation. How I work is to record my dreams. Then I make a note about the known symbolism and what I think it may mean. Then I go back and make a note about its meaning based on the actual outcome. So here's a list of things you may see in your dreams and their meaning. These are dreams where you are the observer and not the participant. You can then use these symbolic meanings to interpret the answer to your prayer or spell work. And she provides the list. And again, it was, she believes her great, I think that if my memory serves, she told me her great aunt's list that she brought with her from Italy when she came over to the Americas. So I find that really cool. Not only like everything I come across talks about how it's really important to keep a dream journal, but there's a particular way of using this. But like, I think anyone will tell you also that you will make your own book of interpretations through your own dream journal, doing it regularly, getting to know what things mean in your life. And you know, this is a long road. So like I would say with any book of dream interpretations, you know, you could have fun with it, but I personally wouldn't take anything literally, because for example, what a cat means to me probably won't be what a cat means to you, or what anything, right? I mean, I can even say a dog, right? You know, to me, dogs have a special meaning. Other people hate dogs, and that would be a vicious animal. So you are your own dream dictionary. You create your own. But as far as cultural history and sharing like family stories and things like that, I enjoy reading this and learning about how others are doing it. At the end of this book, let's see. I mean, there's so much to share here. Again, I adore this book. It just brings up so many awesome memories and inspires me. But there, near the end of the book, in her chapter Working with Spirits, there's a section called Incantation to Dream of the Deceased. And in here she talks about, you know, dreaming with loved ones, and, you know, her experience of loss. You know what? I could read another section, but I'll just say that I'll leave you with some element of surprise, and I'll just say that if this is an area of interest for you, that again you can find it here in Italian Folk Magic, and this book. Again, you can easily find it online. It came out in 2018, so it's relatively new. And I'll close out for tonight. Again, thanks for listening. Click like if you would, subscribe if you are into dreams, books, or my other series I'm doing called Let's Breathe. And you can find me at consciouschimera.com. Thanks for watching. Good night.